is a random car vlog. Like, you ever like look at yourself like, oh my goodness, like how did I leave the house? I look so random. Like I really like so anywho, there's a lot going on, and I actually have deleted all of my social media apps at this point in time to just try to like bear down and focus on what's important. I kind of felt like social media was serving as like a big distraction in my life. Like I was like always on Snapchat, I was like always on Facebook, I was always on Instagram, and using the reasoning of my blogs and me being an author and just trying to be out there and visible as a reason for why I was on there. But what I started to notice is, being that I've been going through a lot of things and my family has been going through a lot of things, I was starting to like compare my journey to other people's journey. And I just really thought that that was like absolutely ridiculous. And I didn't need to be doing that. Like I didn't think that that was like the best, that wasn't a healthy thing for me. So, and what I mean is like I would see that other people were doing things and like living their passion, and I just kind of had this feeling like, well, why am I not there yet? Like, why am I, there was a time in my life when I felt like I was there. Like when I published my book, I felt so accomplished. When I got my master's degree and I became a therapist, like I felt so accomplished at those times. But after just like experiencing the death of my parents and just a lot of different adjustments in my life, I was starting to feel like, or am feeling like, I'm not exactly where I want to be. So I'm kind of like just decompressing, and I don't know how long I'll be decompressing. And I just had to run my sister to like work. So like I just threw on like anything, literally anything. That's why I look like Jesus be a fence all around me. Can you please spare a dime? Like go in the house, girlfriend, try again, start over. But I figured I would do a random car vlog because guess who has space on their camera now that they've deleted everything social media? Yeah, I noticed that my phone is a lot quieter in the morning because I don't have those apps. Like when I don't roll over immediately to like check those apps or to check my missed notifications or to see who has been trying to hit me up, but I'm doing what I feel like I should be doing, which is as soon as I roll over, like I need to be thanking God for my life. I need to be thanking God for life, health, and strength, and the activity of my limbs, and those types of things. I think I've gotten away from a lot of what my foundation was, and not on purpose, but that's the thing about, I guess, sin or being outside of the will is that you're drawn away. It's not drastic sometimes. It's not like, oh yeah, like, I robbed somebody, shot somebody, lied or gossiped or anything. But it's the small things that draw you away from the umbrella of His grace and mercy where you need to be. So I am trying to gather my edges in every other part of my life and get back into that space where I need to be. So I don't know how many of these car vlogs I'm going to have, but I will say that I'm decompressing, so I'm not currently on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. Am I forgetting anything? Like, I just feel like there's a new app like all the time. Like, that's why I just recently got Snapchat, because I was just like, I'm not downloading another thing. Like, it's always going to be something else. But that's life. I may try to film some type of get ready with me, like being that I have enough room on my phone, I might try to do that. I don't know. It's easier to use my phone. It's just more accessible, but that's what's going on, decompressing. So I'm taking a break to try to like cleanse my mind, refocus, get back to where I feel like I'm supposed to be. And I think that social media sometimes serves as a distraction. You're just so inundated with so many images of everything from everywhere, and what everyone else is doing, and a lot of times that stuff is not real. So it's just like, goodness, like, remember back in the day, like when you would go to look to buy clothes online or something like that, and yeah, the girls would be like really tall and like slender, but it's like now you can't even look to like buy a dress without every girl is like a double D cup, and every person has like lip filler, and every person, like, like, I just feel like a lot of stuff isn't real anymore. And I feel like a lot of people fake and aren't real about, transparent about their real lives. And to think that you might save someone from depression, anxiety, suicide by just keeping it real and letting people know that you have struggles and you have battles too. Like, everything that glitters ain't gold. Just because seemingly you have certain things, it doesn't mean that you don't struggle too, or that you're not going through things, or that you're not in a constant state of climbing and hustling and grinding to try to improve yourself. And that's where I am.